that and go to school.
Kara Powell knew time was running out for her son. Nicholas was about to enter the 3rd grade when she looked into a Jubilee Catholic school in Memphis for her 3 children.
And I remember I was crying because I was hopeless. He could barely read, wasn't able to do math, didn't want to pick up a book, didn't want to go to school. I love my children so much. And I just was not able, I wasn't in a financial situation after a divorce to be able to pay for a private school.
Thanks to donors who helped pay for tuition to the Jubilee schools, Nicholas and his 2 sisters were able to enroll at St. John Catholic School. 7 months later, his grades had improved dramatically.
I used to have 60s, 70s, and 50s, and now I have 100s and 90s and 80s.
The Jubilee schools are located in the most economically challenged areas of Memphis. Like all Catholic schools in the Diocese of Memphis, they're open to all families, regardless of their religious background.
Good morning, Pedro. How are you this morning? Good?
How we doing, Pedro? Good morning. Morning, James.
Pedro lives in a neighborhood where household incomes are low and education is too often cut short.
In our culture, we preach a lot of work. And then when I mean my culture, the Hispanic culture, it's work, work, work. And now we're trying to break a chain where we try to teach education. And I think the school does that.
Pedro's teachers at Resurrection Catholic School are determined to provide a chance for a better way of life.
Mr. Shelton is very enthusiastic, and he makes everything sound like it's fun.
Who's got number 5 for me? Pedro.
I absolutely love it when the children who come to me who are not on the high ability level come seeking my help. And then when I go out in carpool, I'll see the parents and they'll say, Mr. Shelton, thank you so much for helping.
All Catholic schools in Memphis are on the leading edge of school reform, where the focus is on great teachers doing great teaching.
Ounces, very good.
We're taking the best of Catholic education from the past, the best of Catholic education today, the best of current practice, and putting that together for a high-quality education.
A high school dropout isn't eligible for 90% of new jobs and is 8 times more likely to go to prison. And for every dollar a college graduate earns, a high school dropout only earns 40 cents.
I think it's clear that education and poverty levels are linked, and that if we can and when we raise education levels for children, that over time that will improve their lives in multiple ways.
So parents look to the Jubilee Catholic Schools with the hope of giving their children better lives. Each family pays tuition based on a sliding scale, but most need financial assistance. That's where parents and the school depend on a partnership with donors.
The donors are so important. They're such an important part of the process, and I wish each one of them could see the families on a day-to-day basis that I see. I have one father who he works in the food service industry, and he literally saves his tips all month long, and that's what he brings in. He brings in his tip jar every month and pays his tuition with his tips.
How many days of the week do we have?
The majority of Jubilee schools go from 3-year-old kindergarten through grades 6 or 8. After that, scholarship money that funds the students' education follows them to Catholic middle and high schools in Memphis, where nearly 100% of the graduates are accepted to college.
You'll find that kids here actually work a lot harder than some kids in other schools because the expectations that we set for them are so high. And we're teaching them the value of education, but also that you have to work hard to get this education and want to grow and want to be successful.
At St. John, we have to work so I can get better education, so I can get a good scholarship to go to college. I love school because every day I learn new things.
Along with a high-quality education, students learn discipline and good behavior. They attend Mass once a week to learn Christian values and virtues. And by doing things such as donating canned foods to the parish food pantry, even though their own families may struggle to put food on the table, they learn the importance of caring about and serving others.
I will attend church with my child regularly.
I will attend church with my family
I
regularly.
will read books or stories with my child
I
regularly.
will read for at least 30 minutes every day outside of my
I will
schoolwork.
get my child to school on time every day.
The students and their parents even sign a pledge, both promising to work hard and do what it takes to succeed in this life-changing experience.
Real emergency on my child has missed school.
We only get one chance, we get one opportunity. If we miss it, it's gone. It's so important for all children, regardless of their race, regardless of their home situation, that they get an opportunity to learn. It's priceless.
I want to be a nurse when I grow up so I can take care of people. I want to be an oceanographer when I grow up.
I want to go to college and I want to be a doctor.
I want to go to college where I can be a teacher.
Great schools and great teachers produce intelligent, compassionate students who possess character and virtues. Their efforts improve individual lives and entire communities. And your support can make all the difference.
Thank you for supporting the Jubilee Schools.
You can make a difference.
You can make a difference. You have made a difference in my children's life. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for supporting our students.